My beloved child, have you ever stopped to truly consider the weight, the resonance of a single moment? The echo of a single act of kindness, a single word of love, a single step taken in faith? Many simply exist, drifting through the years like leaves on the wind. But you, my child, are called to something far greater. You are here to live, to leave an imprint of love and light upon this world that will resonate for eternity. And soon, very soon, my final verdict on your life is about to be revealed. But before that moment arrives, I want to share something profoundly important with you. Something that could shift your perspective, deepen your understanding, and ultimately, illuminate the path towards a life that truly glorifies me. So, I ask you now, out of love and devotion, like this video, share it with 3 people you cherish, those whose souls you wish to see bathed in my grace. Subscribe to this channel so you don't miss a single word of the wisdom I offer. And in the comments below, simply write the word legacy. Yes, legacy. Because that's what we're building together, you and I. I see you. I know your heart. I know the struggles you face, the doubts that whisper in the darkness. But I also see the immense potential within you, the boundless capacity for love and compassion that resides in your spirit. Do this, my child, and I promise you, blessings beyond measure will flow into your life and the lives of your loved ones. A peace that surpasses all understanding will settle upon your soul. For within this message lies the key to unlocking a life of profound purpose, a life that echoes with eternal significance. Stay with me, your verdict awaits. And listen to me, my precious child, the word legacy you have inscribed below is not merely a word. It is the very essence of what I desire for you, the summation of a life lived in harmony with my divine will. You see, so many wander through their days, measuring their existence by the ticking of a clock, the turning of calendar pages, the accumulation of possessions, or the fleeting accolades of the world. But I tell you, true life is not measured in years, but in impact. It is not in the length of your breath, but in the depth of your love. It is not in what you gather, but in what you scatter, the seeds of kindness, compassion, and faith that you sow into the hearts of others. Think of it, my child. A single spark can ignite a wildfire. A single drop of rain can nourish a parched land. And a single act of love can transform a life, rippling outwards through generations to come. You were not created for mere existence, to simply occupy space and consume resources. You were created for purpose, for a unique mission that only you can fulfill. You are a brushstroke in the masterpiece of creation, a note in the symphony of existence, a star in the vast constellation of my kingdom. And your light, however small it may seem to you, is desperately needed in this world. Remember the story of David, a mere shepherd boy, overlooked by his own family, yet chosen by me to become a king, a warrior, a poet, a man after my own heart. What was it that set David apart? It was not his size, his strength, or his social standing. It was his faithfulness in the small things. While tending his sheep, he honed his skills, protected his flock, and communed with me in the quiet solitude of the fields. He was faithful in the seemingly insignificant, and therefore, I could trust him with the significant. Consider Moses, raised in the opulent splendor of Pharaoh's court, yet called to lead my people out of slavery. He doubted himself, questioned his abilities, even argued with me at the burning bush. But in his obedience, in his willingness to step out in faith, despite his fears, he became the instrument of my deliverance, a testament to the power of surrender and trust. And what of the widow with her 2 small coins? So many others gave from their abundance, their offerings grand and impressive in the eyes of the world. But this woman, this humble widow, gave all that she had, her offering a mere pittance in monetary value, yet a treasure of immeasurable worth in my sight. She gave not out of obligation, but out of love, out of a deep and abiding faith that transcended her circumstances. Her act of selfless generosity echoes through the ages, a reminder that it is not the size of the gift, but the heart of the giver that truly matters. These are not mere stories, my child. They are living parables, illuminated pathways for you to follow. They demonstrate that every moment, every interaction, every choice is an opportunity. an opportunity to love, to serve, to forgive, to encourage, to uplift, to be a beacon of hope in a world shrouded in darkness. You may feel small, insignificant, overwhelmed by the challenges that surround you. You may question your worth, your abilities, your purpose. But I tell you, you are precious in my sight. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, crafted with intention and imbued with unique gifts and talents. Do not compare yourself to others, for each of you has a different path to walk, a different role to play. The world may try to define you by your accomplishments, your possessions, your appearance, but I see beyond the surface, into the depths of your heart. I see your potential, your capacity for greatness, the beautiful soul that I have created. And I long for you to embrace that truth, to live a life that reflects my love and grace. The trials you face, the storms you weather, are not meant to break you, but to shape you. Just as gold is refined by fire, so too are you purified and strengthened through adversity. The challenges you encounter are opportunities for growth, for learning, for deepening your reliance on me. Do not fear the darkness, for it is in the darkest night that the stars shine brightest. Do not despair in the face of difficulty, for it is through struggle that you discover your true strength. Remember, I am always with you, even in the midst of the storm. I am your refuge, your strength, your ever-present help in times of trouble. Lean on me, trust in me, and I will guide you through the valleys and lead you to the mountaintops. Time, my child, is a precious gift, a fleeting opportunity to make your mark on eternity. Do not squander it on fear, on worry, on pursuits that have no lasting value. Live each day with intention, with gratitude, with a deep awareness of my presence in every moment. Cherish the relationships I have placed in your life. Nurture the bonds of love and friendship, and forgive those who have wronged you. Forgiveness is not condoning the offense. It is releasing the burden of anger and resentment, freeing yourself to move forward in peace and joy. Holding on to bitterness is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. It only harms you, my child. Let go, forgive, and experience the liberating power of my grace. And remember, every act of love, however small, contributes to the building of my kingdom. A kind word, a helping hand, a listening ear, a prayer offered for another. These are the building blocks of a legacy that will endure for eternity. You may not see the immediate impact of your actions, but trust me, they are never wasted. They are seeds planted in the soil of eternity, blossoming into fruits of righteousness and grace. The world may tell you that you need to be famous, wealthy, or powerful to make a difference. But I tell you, true greatness lies in service, in humility, in putting the needs of others before your own. The greatest among you is the one who serves, the one who loves unconditionally, the one who reflects my light in a dark and hurting world. Do not be afraid to be different, to stand up for what is right, to speak truth even when it is unpopular. The world needs your voice, your courage, your unwavering commitment to my principles. You are my ambassadors, my representatives on this earth, called to share my love and truth with all whom you encounter. And as you journey through this life, remember that you are not alone. I am not a distant, uncaring God, sitting on a throne far removed from your struggles and concerns. I am intimately involved in every detail of your life. I know your thoughts, your fears, your hopes, your dreams. I see your tears, I hear your prayers, and I feel your pain. I am your father, your friend, your comforter, your guide, and I will never leave you nor forsake you. There will be times when you feel lost, confused, uncertain about the path ahead. There will be moments of doubt, of fear, of despair. In those times, remember my promises. Remember that I am faithful, that I am good, and that I have a perfect plan for your life. Trust in my timing, even when it doesn't make sense to you. Trust in my wisdom, even when you don't understand my ways. Trust in my love, which is unwavering, unconditional, and eternal. Patience, my child, is a virtue that is often overlooked in this fast-paced world, but it is essential for spiritual growth and maturity. Just as a seed needs time to germinate and grow, so too do you need time to develop your gifts, to overcome your challenges, and to fulfill your purpose. Do not be discouraged by delays or setbacks. They are often part of my plan, preparing you for what is to come. Trust that I am working all things together for your good, even when you cannot see it. And as you wait, continue to be faithful in the small things. Continue to love, to serve, to pray, to seek my face. For it is in the waiting that your character is refined, your faith is strengthened, and your relationship with me is deepened. The final verdict, my child, is not a judgment to be feared, but a culmination to be anticipated. It is the moment when I will reveal the full tapestry of your life, the intricate weaving together of all your experiences, your choices, your triumphs, and your failures. It is the moment when you will see, with perfect clarity, how every thread contributed to the overall design, how every moment had a purpose, how every act of love had eternal significance. Do not be afraid of this moment, for I am a God of grace and mercy. I do not expect perfection. I desire obedience. I do not demand flawlessness. I cherish faithfulness. My love for you is not based on your performance, but on your relationship with me. It is your heart that I seek, your willingness to follow my will, your desire to reflect my love to the world. So, live each day with that final verdict in mind. Live a life that is pleasing to me, a life that honors my name, a life that leaves a legacy of love and faith for generations to come. Do not be consumed by the pursuit of earthly treasures, for they will fade away like dust. Instead, invest in eternal treasures, in the things that truly matter: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. These are the fruits of the Spirit, the evidence of a life transformed by my grace. And these are the qualities that will endure for eternity. Remember, my beloved child, that you are not defined by your past mistakes, your present struggles, or your future uncertainties. You are defined by my love for you, a love that is boundless, unwavering, and eternal. You are my child, my creation, my beloved, and I have a plan and a purpose for your life that is far greater than you can imagine. So, embrace this truth, walk in this light, and live a life that glorifies me in all that you do. Share this message, spread this love, and let your legacy be a testament to the power of faith, the beauty of obedience, and the enduring grace of your Heavenly Father. The verdict is coming, but fear not, for I am with you, always, even until the end of the age. Walk in love, live in faith, and know that you are deeply, eternally cherished.